Well, looks like we have a low tire. Don't look like it's all the way flat, but it is definitely worn. I'm going to see if it'll blow up. Well, I got that one changed. I'm trying to beat the rain today. It's 11:37. And I had a gap, about a 3 or 4 hour gap, maybe 2, that I might be able to mow. And I thought, well, I'll take advantage of that. It's still sopping wet out here because it rained all morning. But you know how it is, between the rain and the flat tires. And yeah, you know, I don't know how many of you guys run your tires the way I do. One of the reasons I have a dually, not only is my equipment way too heavy for a single axle trailer, but one of the advantages to running a dually is you can run your tires until they go. You can get all the miles out of them that they're good for. And I run mine until they blow, because I keep 2 spares with me all the time. Take 15, 20 minutes, pull over, fix it. That's okay. Like, for instance, you know, I got a tire on this trailer. I don't know how many of you have been watching the channel and seen it, but this particular tire has had wire showing for a good month. And now some people would have said, well, I'm going to throw that tire away and put a new tire on there before it goes. I just don't care if they blow. It don't take but a minute to pull it over, and financially I'm getting the most bang for my buck. And the fact is that tire that's had that wire, it's already outlived 2 other tires that would have ordinarily should have lasted longer. But that tire, and I noticed the tire brand that is Carlisle. Now when I buy tires, I try to get the best deal, of course, but the one that has the most what do you call that, ply, the biggest ply tire. Now this Carlisle is still on here. It should have blown a month ago, but it's still here. So I'm just going to see how long it goes. I'm very impressed so far. That tire that I put on, it wasn't showing the wires cord or anything. Was it slick? Yes, it was slick. That don't bother me any at all. It's not, I don't need traction. All it's got to do is roll. So anyways, I'm going to go and I'm going to get me a couple of them Carlisle tires, because I'm a believer in the Carlisle tires. The 2 best tires I ever had on this trailer was Carlisle tires. Anyhow, so I'm still going to try to beat the rain, but I had somebody call me, wanted me to mow for them wanted me to mow their yard this year. One of them I did last year. I just mow it basically and go. But they sent me 2 checks, and they're wanting me to mow it now. And I said, yeah, it'd be no problem to mow it as long as you had it mowed in April, because April's one of our highest growing months right here. And I mean, honestly, we usually start, if you watch the channel, we usually actually start mowing here our commercial properties in March, and probably 20% of our residentials want mowed in the middle of March. So I'm going to go over here. Today is, what is today? Hey, y'all know I've been fighting the rain. Today is May the 17th, and this is the first mowing for this yard. And these yards, there's two of them. Ordinarily, I charge $75 for one and $50 for the other one. That's every 2-week mowing. One of them is right at a half-acre mow, and the other was probably 3/4, maybe even as much as an acre. But because there's no weed eating or anything, I can just go in there and mow and go. So I'm going to show you all these yards today. We're going to stop on our way over to the lake house, and we're going to check it out, because I told her I'll check it out and see if it's good for me to mow or not. I don't have too much hope for it. I'll show you when I get there. Okay, here's the first yard. Then here's about a half-acre. See how tall the grass is? This fence is 4 foot high, and it's as tall as the fence. Very, very thick. So, let's go look at the second one. So anyhow, y'all seen those two pieces of property. I actually just stopped here and talked to a guy I used to work for. He's renting that place, the whole farm. There's 300 acres over there, I believe it was. Anyways, and he said he talked to one of the owners a couple of months ago and told him that the place is getting pretty bad. And they just couldn't. I don't know if I told y'all this. There's seven brothers and sisters in on that, owns that place. And they didn't want to pitch in to have it mowed. They can't get it sold because they can't come up to an agreement like that. And the owner I talked to said no one needs the money. They're all very financially well off. So I just figured they're just going to let it sit there and rot and not take care of it. I asked him if he could bush hog it before I come in there and mow it, and he said his bush hog is 15 foot wide, couldn't really get in there good. So yeah, that's a real problem. It's a real problem for him. So she sent me 2 checks. Now there's an acre, there's about I'm going to say an acre and a quarter there that's grown up. And she sent me $475. But for that, she expects 3 mowings. So I think I'm going to talk to her and let her know I could mow it twice for that. Y'all know my equipment will do it. That ain't the problem. The problem is I want to get paid for what it's worth. It's going to take me an hour to mow that place. So, you know, and the big pull on my machines, I don't know if I want to put that big pull on my machines for only a couple $100 an hour. But I haven't decided what I'm going to do. What would you guys do on that? Because she sent the check. I've been mowing it for 3 years. I feel bad for her because she can't get her brother and sister to go in and do what they need to do to keep that place up. But they're letting both houses rot down to the ground. It's really a pity. Anyway, so I'm going to go over here and mow the lake house. I don't know if I'll get to the other big properties today or not. I'm more or less going to be playing it by ear. I'm going to go ahead and mow the one that's, I put the lake house on priority because they're the most, what would you call it? That's the fanciest neighborhood. So I'm going to go straight over there right now and try to take care of that one. Now I guess from there I'll decide what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to get to much else or not. By myself, the lake house may take me, well, I don't know. I'm going to time it, but I'm guessing it's going to probably take me about an hour, 15 minutes, maybe an hour and a half by myself. I haven't mowed it very many times by myself, but with me and Mariah both mowing, it takes us about 45 minutes. So if you double that, that's an hour and a half. We'll see what it goes. I'm going to go ahead and make a video while I'm there of what do you call it, POV, point of view mowing, but it'll be on another camera, so it won't be on this video. It's it'll be on my 360 camera. Okay, y'all, I'm through with the lake house, and I got a call while I was there, somebody wanting mowing lawn care service, and I told them I was out mowing today, and they said, "Was it wet?" And I said, "Yes." And I don't think a lot of people realize these mowers that we're using these days are not like the mowers you would get 30, 40, 50 years ago. They've really come a long way, and the RPMs and the blade speed is so much faster that it don't have time to clump up. And most people, you see me mowing when the grass is wet, see me mowing waiting for the rain to end, and people shocked how good the yards look when I get finished. And just like now, the lake house, I just did it, and it's just beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to do my other 3-acre lawn today. I don't think I will. I'm going to head over and get one more yard. It's probably, I don't know quite the size of it, but I'm saying it's probably between a half and maybe 2/3 of an acre. It's a weekly yard as well. Whoops, something's coming. Whoa, sorry, didn't see you, man. These hills around here, a lot of times you'll pull out and all of a sudden there's a car coming. You got to be fast because you got that trailer on your back end. If I was just a car pulling out, it wouldn't be no problem. But that trailer full of mowers, that'll get you. Anyway, so I think I might go only do one more and quit for today. I think that's what I'm going to do, because James, he texted me and said he's off Monday and Tuesday, and so next week is a very busy week. But I think I'll hit that other one with his help, because there's quite a bit of weed eating to do on the bank there this time. See, the way it goes is that other big place you see where I weed eat the creek bed. I've got one mowing I go and I weed eat the creek banks, and another time I go, well, I weed eat it as needed, another bank up to the house, and y'all see how steep it is over there on that one bank that I mow. And today it's really wet, and today I have the right. I don't know if I feel real comfortable doing that on the right. I've done it before and it slid. The right is great as long as the yards are not wet, but when the yards are wet, that's when you really need that fair swap behind. So I may wait till next week to do that one. In fact, I know I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and make this next one my last yard. It's 1:53. It took me an hour and 10 minutes to do the lake house by myself. And that was because I was able to use the 72 on the whole thing. The 72 is acting real good these days. I don't know what's going on. But last year it was really giving me a fit and bogging down. Not bogging down so much anymore. But with that being said, I did the new clutch I ordered from Amazon. It did come in today, so I'll probably throw that on if I get a little chance to. Anyhow, so I'm going to go over here and see if I can get this other yard done before it rains on me. I think I have about another hour of rain-free weather. So we'll see. Okay, you guys, you see here? It's all around me, but it's not here to me yet. But that's okay. I'm finished for the week. Next week is a very, very busy week. But I got the last two done that I really need to get done. I really like to have gotten that one more done, but it's not a big deal. Like I said, hopefully I'll have help Monday. And they're calling for a lot of rain next week too, so I'd say it's going to be another challenge. But anyways, thank you all for coming along with me today. I hope you have a great weekend, and God bless.